It's day 10 of ISI Solutions, 12 Days of Christmas. My name is Tim Smelser, owner of ISI Solutions, which is an agency specializing in helping business owners sharpen their online tools to help grow their business. Man, I cannot believe that we have just a couple of days left, not only in this video series, but just a couple of days, few days left until Christmas. I hope that these videos have been a great help to you as a business owner. So until today, I have primarily covered topics that have to do with digital marketing. But today I'm going to take a little bit of a turn and talk about a topic that I absolutely love, and that's the subject of leadership. Over the years, I've spoken with many business owners and listened to them share frustrations about running their business and dealing with employees. In fact, recently I've been a part of some Facebook groups and some conversations with business owners and have listened to them share their frustration with finding good employees. As I have read some of these business owners' comments, and many of them are very valid comments regarding the kind of the work ethic of many people or many employees today, I've also noticed another trend. I will say up front, this will not be popular at all. But unfortunately, that trend is an unwillingness for business owners to take responsibility for their part in creating a negative culture within their business. As the famous leadership author John Maxwell said, everything rises and falls on leadership. Everything rises and falls on the business owner's leadership. I genuinely believe that when business owners begin to look in the mirror and see the part that they play in creating the atmosphere of their company, both positive and negative, things can change for the better. Another important key for business owners is realizing that they are the lid of their company. Now you're like, what are you talking about? Let me explain a little further. In John Maxwell's book, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, he starts with what he calls the law of the lid. He puts a numeric value on our leadership, right? He says that if you're a leader or you're a business owner in this case, if you're a 5, that you will never have an employee higher than a 4. Now, that's not to say that you won't hire a 5, a 7, or a 9 leader. They simply won't stay very long because they will eventually become frustrated. As business owners and as leaders, we must continually be growing in our leadership abilities. If we are not growing and developing as leaders, our businesses cannot and will not grow as a result. I've seen many business owners complaining and frustrated with employee drama and headaches as they try to grow their business. So in the end, they just decide, you know what, it's simpler to keep it a one-man or a two-person company. And can I just share with you, this is my opinion, this shows an unwillingness to grow as a leader. Nothing of value ever comes easy. So if you want to reach the dreams you had when you started that company and the reason why you started your company, it will be hard, and it's going to take growth on your part because you need to grow as a leader as your business grows. This growth will allow you to delegate some of your responsibilities to other leaders you have hired as a business owner. I've heard so many business owners complaining about how overwhelmed they are with their business responsibilities. And there's a lot, whether it's, sales, human resources, accounting, marketing. I mean, the list could really go on and on. There is a lot to running and growing a business. But here's a statement that many business owners don't like or don't want to hear. If you want your business to grow, you must learn to delegate responsibility, not just task. I once heard someone say, if you want to create followers, delegate tasks. But if you want to develop leaders, delegate responsibility. There's so much we could unpack in this, but so many business owners struggle to identify within their own business, their employees, that they can develop into leaders and begin to delegate responsibility. To grow their business, an owner must remove himself from the trenches of a job site and move into the CEO position. So let me ask you this. Who within your company can you identify right now and begin to develop into a leader within your organization in 2022? You see, one of the biggest things that can hold you back from identifying these individuals and moving forward is trust. Trust is something that you have to cultivate within your organization. Having a culture of trust will make it easier to hand off responsibility and develop those you have identified within your company as potential leaders. But let me give you this warning. It's not going to be easy. And listen, I know you know that. The person you are trying to train and develop isn't going to, I mean, they are going to mess it up. They aren't going to do it just like you would have. And you need to be okay with that. I know I can find myself wanting the people that I am leading to do things as I would do them. But I have learned over time that my business, my team, or my organization are better when I allow people the freedom to make their own decisions. I have even found that they often come up with a better way or a better solution than I could have ever have. And again, we all benefit. This is where I would encourage you to learn lessons from nonprofits. A little bit about me is I have spent the last 2 decades of my life working for nonprofits where we function from a volunteer workforce who they're not paid. So you think leading employees is hard, try leading volunteers because listen, they don't have to show up. They don't have to do what you tell them. And because of that dynamic, you have to develop skills that enable you to cast a vision, to keep people engaged and lead them in a way that empowers them. When you begin to have a different outlook on the people that work for you and to cultivate a sense of team, you can see some incredible things take place in your business. I want to remind you again that everything rises and falls on leadership, on your leadership. So if there is an issue within your company, you've got to look in the mirror and determine what you can do to fix it. You are the owner. You are the leader. And in the end, you are responsible for your company's culture. I don't know about you, but I want to be the company that everyone else's employees want to work because of the culture and the environment are unlike any other place. Leadership is another one of those topics that I could really just spend so much time talking about, and I struggled to narrow it down to even what I've come up with today. But I hope what I have shared today is helpful. And if nothing else, I hope it gets you thinking about your organization or your company. I haven't said this in any of my other videos, but I want to make this offer today. If something I've said in this video or any other video really has sparked some questions, please feel free to reach out to me. You can reach me at my email address, which is simply just tim@isisolutions.org, or just comment on this video on whatever platform you're watching it. I hope you've had a great day, and until tomorrow, Merry Christmas.